the Power Up Podcast
with your host,
Ricardo
and Pedro.
Hey guys, what's up? Today we're going to be talking about some movie trailers and some video games.
And whatever comes up after, you know?
Yeah.
Well, let's start with the movie trailers. What movie you wanted to start off with first?
Wreck-It Ralph, I guess, seeing how that was the one we just watched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be honest, I think it's going to be a good movie, but at the same time, I'm a little doubtful because, I mean, sequels tend to, like, go up and down with Disney movies sometimes, animated Disney movies.
Yeah, did you see the sequel to Incredibles?
It was amazing.
2 just came out?
Yeah, it was amazing.
Did that suffer from sequelitis in your opinion?
Nah, it made $1 billion.
It was pretty alright. I like some of it, but not the whole thing.
Yeah, it's complex. I like the story that it went with, but if you think about it, the story kind of like was foreshadowed in the first one.
Yeah. Also, it felt very Scooby-Doo for an ending.
Yeah.
You remember the Old Man Jenkins thing that happens every week in the series? Or every episode they had a guy that would show up in the beginning and then you knew exactly that was the villain.
That's how Scooby-Doo is, to be honest, is like,
yeah.
Oh. And the smoke that comes out of the van, like, you know they're stoned. Scooby and Shaggy, they're always high.
Yeah, they always got edibles.
Yeah. And
it's what's in those Scooby snacks.
Yeah, that's
why it's ahead of its time. That's why he puts it in dog food. No cop would ever ask, hey, are you eating dog food? No, they just like, oh, that's for the dog.
Yeah, and
it's perfect.
Funny,
it's
like, you gotta think about it. The Scooby-Doo is like, they're always high because they go to space, they get into a video game. They're always, like, looking at creepy things all the time. Monsters that aren't there, that are just people.
True that. But going back to the Wreck-It Ralph trailer,
yeah.
What'd you think of that?
It looks good, but at the same time, like, in how he mentions the movie, should be wrecks the internet instead of breaks the internet. Kind of agree with that.
For a sequel, I just would have said Wreck-It Ralph 2, yeah.
Yeah, and I like how the concept is like, okay, arcades are dying and it's time to move to the internet. I like that kind of concept.
See, I like it and I hate it at the same time because we just got done we just got through some of the worst movies like the Emoji Movie and stuff like that, where they imagine the internet in their way, or the way the phones look inside.
Nobody wants to talk about the Emoji Movie.
No, great, and it's again like Inside Out too, and it's like you don't really. Are we really gonna keep getting movies that have an introspect of what it looks like inside something?
They're trying to pull the Osmosis Jones movie kind of thing in TV show.
Remember that? Yeah, I'm starting to feel that too.
Yeah, you can't go back to the Chris Rock era and think you can pull it off. It was that time. And now it's now. Yeah,
it's just the personification of like things on the internet. That's good for a joke or two, but for a running gag, I'm not sure. We'll have to see if they have running gags that are just constantly popping up, like the pop-ups. That was kind of an annoying joke right off the bat.
And eBay.
Yeah.
And the princesses and Disney and stuff like that.
I agree with you, man. It's like it's just trying to get all of its stuff in one area, like Star Wars and stuff. Everything that they bought, they're trying to put it in one movie at this time.
Watch them delay the movie just to put Fox in there. All the rights they bought from Fox.
I don't think they'd do that. But I am very curious how Deadpool works now.
Well, they were talking that there was rumors that they might cancel all the rated R movies that they bought, but why would you do that? Because Deadpool, for one, is making billions of dollars, and is really Disney gonna lose an opportunity to make, crazy money?
No, I guess not. On the Wreck-It Ralph trailer, I didn't see Callahan and Fix-It Felix Jr.
They disappeared.
Yeah, they were a subplot in Wreck-It Ralph 1, which I kind of liked because it was like these two characters that weren't gonna mesh well together, they end up getting together at the end.
But I
Which
get
I thought
it.
was pretty funny for a joke.
But I get it. You know, like they moved on to their own thing. You know, Wreck-It Ralph and Princess.
Yeah, I'm wondering if you'll still see them, because like it looked like at one point they were in Wreck-It Ralph's video game, which is Fix-It Felix Jr.'s video game. So I wonder if they end up seeing the couple.
Hopefully.
That'd be cool if they had like a video game baby.
Yeah, it's like a tough little soldier with a hammer.
Yeah.
You know, I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty pumped for it, and it's gonna be good. Hopefully.
Yeah, I think so too. I just hope the Disney princess stuff's not too cringy.
Well, they got all the original actresses, the voice actresses from all the movies, to do it. So, which is pretty amazing. I didn't even know all.
Yeah,
of
I'm
them
not
were
even
there.
sure how much of the like original voice actors came. Like you said, all of them.
Pretty much all of them.
How's that possible? Cinderella was like 60 years ago. Feels like.
Well, I guess the new actress for
Yeah,
Cinderella.
I guess that would work
Yeah.
because they did do a remake. So I guess Emma Bell could do Belle, or Emma Watson could do Belle. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell I was. It's having a weird kind of mutation thought there, mixing things together.
And we trying to get rid of the yes and the us, and I'm still going for it.
It's a work in progress.
It happens, you
Yeah.
know. And it's kind of a thing. It's a new thing for us. Podcast is like it's a pretty interesting feat to do. With
Yeah, you do
YouTube.
have mannerisms to try to fix.
Exactly. What's another talking to aneurysms and mental problems? What do you think about the new Glass movie?
Glass, I think it looks phenomenal. I've been waiting for Samuel L. Jackson to be a villain like for a while. He's been a villain in some of his other movies, but it's like I want him to be a comic book villain.
The man who breaks his bones every time he moves.
Yeah,
and
this
yet-
is like really theatrical stuff. Like the other times, like Lakewood Terrace, I think he did. He was a villain in that movie. It just didn't come off as like his action roles don't come off as diabolical and like ingenious in nature. It's just he's the bad guy because he's angry or whatever.
But I don't get it though. He
But in
breaks
this, I
his
like it.
he breaks his hands every time he moves because his bones are made out of glass, right?
I'm not sure.
Something like that.
Yeah,
But yeah,
he's
he
real
can.
brittle.
He can bend steel and.
Who is bending steel?
In the trailer, was it that Bruce Willis or was that?
Yeah,
somebody-
Bruce Willis is
Oh,
unbreakable.
okay, yeah. Well, anyway, and like apparently Samuel L. Jackson's character is strong as well. So
I don't think so.
no.
I think he stays in the wheelchair, but he makes good tactical plans and good strategies that allows him to get the upper hand on the other
And I
people.
guess it's like with him and the Beast, it's like the brains and bronze kind of thing situation going.
Yeah, it'd be really interesting to see those two characters work together. I still can't believe Split was as big a hit as it was.
Well, it came out of nowhere, you know.
It really did.
He ruined the Last Airbender and just like, I got to redeem myself.
Pretty much. It was like after that Grandma movie that they made. Forgot what it was called. Was it called Grandma? I'm gonna feel like a jackass if it was called like Grandma or something. But yeah, after making that movie and then working on Split, and then Split comes out to be a breakout hit, and now you got Glass, which has got people anticipated because a lot of people are fatigued already on like superhero movies.
Yeah, but
They want a new take on it.
But this is a different take on it if you think about it, because in this world, superheroes aren't really taken seriously, and they're taken as
Yeah, it's more
lunatics.
like a mental health issue.
Yeah,
I like that.
they think they're crazy, but in reality, they're more than what they comprehend.
Yeah, it reminds me of an episode of Batman the Animated Series where they finally caught Batman.
And
He
they
was
put
in
him in the
the-
insane asylum.
Yeah, and he was in like a straitjacket or some shit.
And he
That's pretty good.
put his makeup as the Joker while he was in the. was it-
Something. And it turned out to be a nightmare or some shit.
Yeah,
They do that all the time in the animated series. It was really fun.
it was hilarious too.
Yeah, but as far as it goes, like, can Disney ever make a dark movie? An actual dark movie? Not like Thor the Dark World where it was supposed to be dark and gritty, but it just turned out
Or
to be
Thor
crap and boring.
Ragnarok.
Oh, they did the exact opposite in Thor Ragnarok.
It was comedy all the way.
Yeah, they went like 80s kind of Flash Gordon comedy.
Yeah, but here's the thing with Disney. They never make a dark movie that's visibly dark, but all their movies have a horrible, messed up background to it. Like Cars. Cars 3, oh, in general, the whole Cars series.
Yeah.
It's in a world, this is dystopian future where AI self-driving cars got smarter, took over humanity, and killed them all, and took over the world.
I think that's just whatchamacallit, game theory kind of?
No,
Film theory?
it was
kind of
actually
thing?
confirmed
It was confirmed?
by the.
I don't think, like, the Disney executives would sign off on some kind of John Connor
the
kind of storyline.
No, the creator of Cars, the guy who wrote the story for the movie,
Yeah.
confirmed it, because Disney always has to make a whole blueprint of what they're making for the movie. They have to make a world for it so it can make sense, so when they make sequels they can keep going.
Is that why Incredibles 2 took so long?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I was reading an article about that, and it seemed pretty interesting. It's like they make a whole world about it to make a movie.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. 'Cause I'm just like, how the hell do they fuel themselves?
It's like the same thing as Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
Like, they build a big car to make a little toy.
Ah, okay.
Which, think about it, it doesn't make... You're going to spend so much money to make a life-size vehicle just to make a little meaningless toy that some kid's going to play with or break it.
Yeah. I was thinking, though, on the Glass trailer, Bruce Willis movie, Unbreakable, what'd you think of that?
I have no words for it, to be honest.
Oh, has it been a while since you've seen it or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty alright when it came out. It was about a guy who, like, survives a train accident, and then he's just, like, wondering what the hell to do. Then he just wants to help people.
And from what I saw the trailer,
Should've liked that in My Heroes.
he can read minds, apparently, or see the crimes they've did, something like that.
Yeah, that sounds really badass, too. It's like Ghost Rider or some shit.
Which Nicolas Cage should never touch. Ever again.
I don't know what the hell is up with Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, he makes good movies, terrible movies.
Yeah. Not a big fan.
Yeah.
But I would say the Unbreakable movie, I wasn't expecting anything when it came out. So then when they come out with the Split trailer, or the Split movie, and then the Split movie happens, and then it's all connected, it's like, wow. Glass just looks amazing. I can't wait for it. Samuel Jackson looks like he's going to be awesome.
I feel that way too. And Split, I loved it because it gave a different perspective of, like, I don't know what it was. I thought it was a psychological movie, like,
A horror?
Yeah, psychological horror, or a straight up horror movie, or a crime, like a crime movie. Like, I don't know what it was at first until I watched it, and it turns out it was like kind of like a psychological horror.
Yeah. I don't think the trailers did it justice, though.
No.
Because when it came out, the trailers were just like, look at these girls survive this maniac. And it's like, there's way more to it than that, right?
But at the same time, you gotta think, though, it's a good thing that they didn't really give the movie justice with the trailers. They didn't spoil anything. That's what made the movie great. And I think that's what happens in Hollywood. Sometimes when they make movies, they don't wanna... They ruin the movie with the trailer. Because they spoil a lot of things that are going to be in the movie. Or they put things that are never going to be in the movie into the trailer.
Ah, okay.
Which makes no sense for me.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of when that happens either. It feels like it's a bit too often. I can't think of anything on the top of my head, but when I watch trailers, I just feel like that pops up a lot.
Yeah.
But as far as trailers go, what do you think about, what was the other movie we watched the trailer for?
Shazam.
Shazam! Oh my god. That movie looks interesting, but at the same time, I still don't feel like the kid matches the adult
Yeah, we were talking about
in their
that.
personality.
the kid is grumpy and he doesn't want to be there, and his superhero side is more like, yeah, I want to be here. I'm more happy, more flimsy, you know.
Yeah, it's almost like the guy who's playing Shazam didn't actually meet the kid character he would be playing, and they didn't like write notes on how to talk on certain things.
No, it's like
and how to act.
It's like the adult actually watched the the cartoons.
Yeah.
And the kid never watched the cartoons and didn't have an idea what Shazam was.
That sounds more logical. Like, the kid doesn't know anything about the source material, so that's why he's not giving it more. In terms of the actual frequency of how it should feel.
Because Shazam is more of the adult's, era of cartoon compared to the kid.
Yeah, I could see that.
Which is, I mean, kids, they should watch everything. I think kids are now closed off to a lot of things. Their cartoons are not as great as ours were. And
cartoons? Have you been noticing? Kids are watching YouTube videos about guys dressed as fucking Spider-Man spanking their ass.
Yeah, or listening to people like us talk about things that they should be watching.
Well, I like to think that as soon as we give them the information, they're like, oh yeah, we should totally watch that.
But they don't. It's like the whole. It's like the whole Let's Play era.
It's still going on.
Yeah, but it's kind of.
You can't say it ended.
But it's kind of dying down more though. Like
what is it with people saying things are dying out? You literally don't have your finger on the pulse, though, man.
But I mean,
I can't agree with that statement at all. Especially saying I want to do Let's Plays and stuff.
But it's kind of dying down because all the big Let's Players don't do Let's Plays anymore. They're like PewDiePie or Markiplier or, you know.
Yeah, but they weren't really gamers to begin with. In the sense that they like playing video games because they like playing video games. No, they liked getting content because they were great at screaming.
And they just switched to vlogs.
Yeah, pretty much. It was a way to make the easier content with your phone.
Which is something that we're thinking of doing later on, vlogs and podcasts.
Yeah, but maybe we should talk more about Shazam before we start talking about that.
Yeah. Well, anyway, before we got off topic, yeah, Shazam looks good. I just feel like the actors that are playing the characters need more, like emphasis on what the characters are.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Also, I didn't feel like they showed enough like, I didn't know who the person was that was, like, the teacher, the wizard. Was it, like, Merlin or something?
And he just said, say Shazam, and that's it.
Yeah, in a really hoarse voice, so I was trying to figure out who's playing him. No. And I'm pretty sure it's Benicio del Toro.
Yeah, I feel like we
didn't get to see his face, though, so
I feel the wizard...
how did they make that big reveal?
I feel the wizard should have been, like, the guy that plays Gandalf. Or something. That would have been...
Actually, I kind of like Benicio del Toro as an idea, but I haven't seen the full thing. From what I saw, I thought it looked pretty alright.
He just pissed me off in Star Wars, to be honest.
Well, don't blame him. Blame Kathleen Kennedy. She's the dumbass that did everything, that ruined everything on Star Wars. Now, no one wants to go see Solo or anything else.
I watched Solo.
Oh, why did you do that?
Childish
it was not going to be good.
Childish Gambino.
He was not happy about how good it turned out. Also, they kind of made him look like an idiot.
Well, yeah, I mean, Lando was kind of an idiot, though.
No, he wasn't.
He was smart, but he was kind of an idiot.
No, he wasn't.
Why the hell would you...
He made every decision under, like, pressure. And then it was like, we have to go to war after episode 2. Or episode 4.
Why give
Han... Or episode 5, I should say.
Why give Han the Millennium Falcon?
He won it in a poker match.
Yeah.
He didn't give it to him.
That's true.
You know? I mean, I will say, as far as Lando being stupid, I would never bet the fastest vehicle in the fucking universe.
Yeah, exactly.
Which I still don't get how that is the fastest vehicle in the universe.
If it's a rust bucket.
Exactly. And then you lose it in a card game and you can't get anything better than that after that?
No, he became the mayor of the Cloud City.
Yeah, it's just... Ugh. That movie was terrible. What's the next movie coming out? They haven't even said what it is, huh?
6?
They've been saying that it's either going to be like a Obi-Wan movie or something like that, or Boba Fett.
No, the next one is the sequel to The Last Jedi.
Okay. I kind of meant like after that, though. Because that is like next year, right?
Oh, it's this year, I think.
Really, December?
It's every December.
Huh. That's They haven't really put any movie trailers out. I don't think they know what they're doing if that's the case, because usually people put it out like 6 to 4 months before it comes out. So hopefully it comes out in the next couple months if it's actually coming out this year.
I mean, at least when they promise something, it comes out. Not like DC that they promised a Flash movie, you know, and they just change their minds and
Who's gonna direct the Flash movie though? I think Kevin Smith would definitely be a great idea to put his hat in there.
But here's the thing: it was gonna be the alternate timeline, Flashpoint.
Oh, okay.
It was gonna be Flashpoint, but they canceled it and changed their minds, and they're just making a Flash movie.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why they changed their mind.
Wouldn't it have been great to see the Flashpoint storyline?
Yeah, it would have been pretty great. A little gritty for this kind of audience, though.
But here's the thing, though. Marvel is good at what they're doing with light, dark kind of tone to it. DC needs to be dark. Because the comics aren't light-hearted. Batman rips people apart, kills them, shoots them.
Well, there's a lot of comics that are different. That's the biggest problem. It's like, what universe, what part of the comic universe are we trying to fit in? Are we doing Golden Age Batman? Are we doing this age Batman? We're doing the first Batman?
I think we should do... I think it was Golden Age where they showed him killing people?
I'm not sure.
Or Silver
All
Age.
I know is it wouldn't mesh well with a lot of audiences if he started doing shit like that.
Well, in the first the first Batman movie, which was Batman versus Superman, with Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
They showed that he was killing people.
Yeah, that was a really dumb idea.
Why?
Well, actually, what he was doing, I'm not sure if he killed everyone, but he was definitely like marking them with a brand.
You basically killed somebody.
And then, when they went to jail, they died. I didn't think that was a good idea.
But that's what he did in the comics, that's why I liked it.
Yeah, but they also switched it, and he never did that in the animated series, which is one of the highest rated Batman media kind of things that ever happened.
All the comics and all the cartoons that ever existed are never in the same universe for Batman.
Mm.
They're always in different universes.
Yeah.
Which, like, we agree that ruins the aspect of making a movie because you don't know what timeline, what universe, where to go. And I think that's the problem that DC has. Marvel is just a straight shot. There's one universe for everything, and that's it.
It was, and then James Gunn got fired, and then they rehired him, but now it's like, is he gonna do a good job still?
They rehired him, but he's not coming back. He's not coming back to Guardians.
I mean, I don't really see why they kicked him off the thing altogether. If the cast and crew are cool with working with him again. Because
people are sensitive.
Yeah, social media is ruling everything. And ruling everything also means dictating everything.
Like with the whole, we'll talk about this later, but it happened with Doom recently.
The video game or movie?
The video game.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, the people are very sensitive, and it's just ridiculous. And that's how I feel about Shazam. This movie feels too lighthearted to be in the DC universe that they're trying to create.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
It should be darker, It should be Injustice God Among Us kind of universe. Which, how the hell do they make good video games, but they can't make a good damn movie?
I don't know, I guess the video games just fit better with the source material.
Why not get the writers of the video games to write the movies?
I don't think that translates well. I'm not even sure if the writers, capable of doing the same thing. Doing it to movies.
Well, I mean, a Hollywood star wrote all the stories for Uncharted.
Oh, okay.
So, I don't see why it can't happen.
I guess I don't know. But I think a part of it comes with the idea that when you make a video game, it's just a lot easier to write for certain things than a movie, because a movie just has a different feel to it and a different audience when you think about it. because the video games take a lot more time to like do things and flesh things out, whereas a movie just drops everything that usually has to do with most of the source material stuff for the adaptation.
I see what you're saying, and it's
A lot of people don't want to compromise. Like, imagine you had something you felt like was perfect, and then someone wanted to cut some things out.
That's true.
And then do it again, and then again, and again. But every time you were done, they wanted to cut another thing.
Well, video games are becoming the highest earned media in 2018. It makes more money than movies make.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to make certain video games than certain movies, I guess.
Yeah.
Because you're not sure which one's going to be a hit.
No.
Well, with video games, you can get a fucking shitty video game like Flappy Bird. Flappy Bird to come out, and then it's like, oh yeah, people will buy almost anything.
And your phone is worth a lot
Or
if
play
you have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of stupid stuff. It's ridiculous, and that's how things go.
Yeah. Aquaman trailer though, that looks pretty good.
That one does feel like it has that dark tone that we were talking about that a DC movie should have, and it redeems Aquaman because everybody hates Aquaman from the comics.
Here's the funny thing: I don't think people hate Aquaman. I just don't think they know anything about him, and that presents way more problems than it should. Because everyone thinks he's useless outside the ocean.
People think that he can only talk to fish.
Yeah, it's a misconception. I'll say this: he has the worst kind of like advertising before this movie came out.
Like in the New 52 comics, the first wave of Aquaman New 52s, he grabbed a shark from summoned a shark from the ocean to the sewer and slammed it on a car.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't know why people shit on Aquaman so much. I guess it's because of the way he looked in the beginning.
And now
the orange jumpsuit.
He
looked
looked
with the
like
green
Barnacle
panties.
Boy. He looked like Barnacle Boy and Star. Yeah, he looked like Barnacle Boy from SpongeBob.
Oh God. Oh, I still can't get over. Was it the Stingray?
Yeah.
Man Ray.
Man Ray.
He's the worst villain in history, but he's so goddamn funny.
Yeah.
You remember when he just took off his helmet?
And it's nothing, it's invisible.
Yeah, he doesn't have a head. He just gives it to him and walks off, and that's the end of the episode.
Why am I saying Barnacle Boys? Aqualad and
Mermaid Man.
Mermaid Man and yeah.
Justice.
He's so old.
I love the dementia aspect of his character.
That episode where SpongeBob
so sad.
SpongeBob goes back in time to fix his what he's messed up, and it's like a bunch of SpongeBob and Patrick's like going back in time.
Yeah, that joke it never gets old. Time travel jokes are the best. I love time travel jokes. They're funny.
I like how it kind of shows, like, the new movies, I like how they show a small origin story and then they go to present. Not like Spider-Man. Every freaking Spider-Man movie reboot was like, okay, origin story.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Aquaman trailer where they show the kid going to the field trip or whatever to the aquarium.
Kind of shows that he killed the children there.
I was wondering, like, did he murder everyone there? Just have all the fish attack him?
Hopefully not.
What did he do? Just walk off like a badass? I just don't feel it. I don't think they should show children superheroes at all. I think you should leave that to the imagination rather than showing it off all the time.
Be kind of cool.
Like when Bruce's parents got shot, you see like a small version of him.
He becomes Batman.
Crying like a bitch, just like, wah.
Then you see the show Gotham, and then you're like, oh, he wasn't that much of a bitch.
Fuck Batman.
Yeah.
I still can't get over the Teen Titans Go, Teen Titans.
It's so stupid, and they make Starfire look like a $5 hooker.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about that again.
No.
When I go back to Aquaman's trailer, what do you think of his wife?
Like the betraying type?
I couldn't see those two getting together.
No, but she looks like the betraying type. Like, I'm
She's not a betrayer.
But
that's his wife for life, bro.
It kind of feels like it, though.
Hey, shut up.
Yeah, sorry,
Shut up,
we have
kitty.
cats.
These cats are needy.
Very needy.
Anyway, getting back to it, we're talking about Aquaman. How the King of the Sea always has like sea monsters and shit with him,
Yeah.
which is pretty badass. You just imagine him having a dispute with like Superman or someone, and he just summons a Kraken. So
Or
shut the fuck
slaps
up.
him in the face.
Yeah.
Pimp slaps him.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, talking about DC and talking about Aquaman and all these superheroes, did you hear all that controversy and about Ruby Rose playing Catwoman?
Batwoman, right?
Batwoman, yeah, Batwoman.
Okay, because we said Catwoman.
My
and
bad.
I thought it was Selena Kyle.
So
I come off as a complete
so
comic noob
It's
because
a
of you.
damn cat.
Yeah, I started talking about freaking Catwoman and her stuff, but we're talking about Batwoman.
Yeah,
I didn't know. Batwoman, okay?
But here's
Isn't
the whole,
that interesting of the character to me?
but here's the whole thing that the LGBTQ community problem was. I thought it was just hecklers, like, oh, she can't play it. No, it was the LGBT community itself. They're like, oh, she's not gay enough, and she's not a Jew to play Batwoman.
I can't even. Anyway, I wanted to say I don't find Batwoman to be interesting at all. She's just a woman that got pissed off and then started using Batman's name without his consent.
Then becomes Oracle.
Actually, Oracle
Is
Batgirl, who got shot in
yeah.
the spine. I think she should have became Batwoman, and that would have made way more sense. If, like, you got some cybernetic options to fix her back or something. Because he knows Cyborg, and he knows a lot of people that could fix her back.
Cyborg could have
Magic
fixed her.
or technology, he could have her back fixed.
Constantine, yeah.
Yeah. He knows a lot of people. But he just... It would have made more sense for her to get back in the ring as Batwoman after being Oracle for so long and being sidelined. And then her getting back into it. And that makes more sense.
And cheating on Robin.
Than to actually... I'm not a big fan of that.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, why do you need Batwoman when you have Batgirl who could become Batwoman? It just doesn't make any sense. Plus, Barbara Gordon is way more interesting than whoever plays Batwoman.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Just because she wasn't Jewish and gay enough, I don't understand. It's a whole thing.
Stupid.
Yeah. For our next topic, video games.
Video games. Talk about 76.
Yeah?
All
That
right.
looked like an interesting game.
Not gonna get a lot of likes for this one. All right. Wanted to say that I think I'm not a big fan of where 76 is going.
Really?
Yeah. Certain things are pretty cool, but they changed their perk system to a card system.
Yes, I don't like that. Like booster packs, are you gonna introduce microtransactions?
That would fit really well with the last time they did cards in Fallout, which was Fallout Shelter. And guess what? Yay! We have lunch boxes you can buy to buy more perks. Here's more special cards. And it's like, why? Alright, I hear that it's not going to have microtransactions, but nothing is set in stone, so we can't automatically rule that out.
But here's the thing.
But the reason why I hate card system, real quick, I just want to put it in there,
Yeah.
'cause this is the whole reason I was going on this tangent, was that it just feels like it lessens everything that you're doing for cards. Cards, in my opinion, were meant to be put in trading card games, and that's it. Without trading card games, like the way that system is, it's like you can trade your cards that you get, and each one has value that you could put towards it. With this, it's like you mix, and you could put together two cards of the same kind of specialty, and then raise your level up on that by putting the two together, and I just don't like that. I don't feel like I'm going to get the cards I want.
I see what you mean.
I miss choosing your perks.
And then you have to level each card up to get more cards of that level.
Yeah, and then you notice that there's like, the way it goes off, it's way more grinding than it was last time. And here's the thing, I don't play Fallout
to grind.
For grinding, yeah.
And I don't know how they're going to do their mod support. Well, they're talking about separate servers for that or in the regular servers, so I really don't...
I have a high amount of doubt coming in, seeping into the feelings I have for this game. It looks good on the surface, but at the same time, it's like, I don't think I'm going to play this with friends. I don't think I'm going to play it with anybody.
Well, I mean, November we're going to do a review about it and a let's play, and maybe you'll change your mind.
I don't want to pay $60 for it, though. Then I don't like it, and then it's like, oh, sorry, you're stuck with a $60 game.
Well, you're lucky I'm paying for it.
Alright.
And we're also doing an unboxing of the Pip-Boy.
Yeah, I prefer if we just play your copy and I'll watch from your copy.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Guess I'll do a hands down review on it.
That sounds good.
Yeah. And we're also doing the creation kit Pip-Boy. You know, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, the Pip-Boy looks pretty fun. As far as it goes, I've always liked the accessories and the things the merchandise that comes out of Fallout.
Like
But
the
as far
toys,
as it goes, story
like the little
stuff.
cars and everything. Oh my god.
Yeah. Or the Voltec lunchbox. That'd be nice.
And if you guys want to see a review on that, the creation kit for Fallout 76, let us know and comment down below.
Yeah. As soon as we get a 3D printer, man, gonna start 3D printing some cool stuff like power armor and stuff.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, I have high hopes for that game, but at the same time, it's like, I'm not getting too hyped about it, because it might go up, it might go down, you know, like Battlefield right now, it's not getting enough pre-orders, but it's due to the timing, like Call of Duty and Red Dead. It's between those
anyone that
timing.
comes out alongside Red Dead, good luck. I'm sorry, but good luck.
Any Rockstar game in general, if you come out right after a Rockstar game, you're done. I mean, like, you need to come out a different month.
True. I remember when Skyrim, one of the Skyrim editions were coming back for like Xbox and stuff, and then they were coming out alongside Grand Theft Auto also coming onto the consoles, the next gen.
Nobody paid attention to Skyrim. Everybody paid attention to GTA.
I will say GTA, yeah, it takes the limelight from everybody a lot of the time.
Yeah, talk about GTA. I like how they interpreted Ballad of Gay Tony into GTA Online.
Yeah, their DLC was really good before Grand Theft Auto 5. It was like Grand Theft Auto 4 had some of the best DLC, I thought.
And I'm sad that they just dedicated to online. You know, people love more story-driven.
People are just griefing. I don't get what's so fancy about online. That's why I'm scared about 76. Like, when you get in from Grand Theft Auto Online, you just see nothing but griefing at all.
That's true.
And it's like, what is this idea that people are going to make their better video games, or people are going to make better content on their video game than what you can write into the video game? But they're going to make it with these people that are just immature and just childish. But, yeah. Do you have anything else you want to say on 76? Because I just want to talk about the mods coming out for Fallout 4.
No, it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
You know, I hope for the best.
I think so, but the biggest problem is that Fallout Miami and all these different DLCs, or unofficial DLC mods,
Look better than.
yeah, they're coming out for Fallout 4 PC, and it's like, they're free, so you could either pick up those free mods or play some 76, but I have a feeling you're definitely going to lean more towards the free stuff. But if you have a console, I could see your only choice is getting 76 for more
Fallout Miami.
Yeah, Fallout Miami looks great. I'm glad they made a Fallout game in Florida for once.
But you're gonna be able to get it on your console as
Even
well.
if it's unofficial.
You're
Huh?
gonna be able to get it on your console as well.
I don't think so, because I don't think the file size is big enough for these games that are, or the mods that are coming out.
I mean,
Supposedly
who knows?
it's like a whole full, like, it feels like a full video game.
But you never know. Like, some of these mods might look big, but then you look at them as like, oh, 2-3 gigs.
I don't know, man. Fallout Miami is putting in vehicles.
Wow.
Yeah, they got a lot of cool shit.
So a lot of script encoding.
Yeah, also they're reusing gator claws, because gator claws weren't used that often in Fallout 4, and I didn't like that.
Kind of glad.
Why, you don't like gators?
No, I'm kind of glad that they're adding them.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. And plus they have ghouls and like floaties and shit. Pool accessories, looks cute.
And going back to Red Dead, what do you think about Red Dead Redemption 2? What do you think about the trailer?
Pre-order right now. Why are you listening to us? You should have already pre-ordered the damn video game. It looks amazing.
The
Everything
new
about it
mechanics.
looks so good.
The new mechanics when he like gets thrown out the window, the glass shattering, and did you see the mud? Your body, when you rolled around it, actually left imprints of your body on the mud.
Yeah, I don't think that game's gonna run well on my system. I got an Xbox One, like the first one. It does not work that well. In fact, I remember I told you I crashed near Automata.
Yeah, you told me about
crazy.
that. Yeah, I feel the game's gonna be amazing. It has a lot of hype for it and a lot of promises, and you know, the gunplay feels like natural, and it's like it's not a pocket thing with your guns anymore. Like if you have
Okay.
two guns, you saw him holding the rifle. Then he holsters.
Yeah, and you could do
this-
like actual like slow down bullet time stuff.
Yeah,
That was pretty cool.
and he
looking.
holsters the pistol and grabs his rifle and just like shoots. Which I feel like, oh, that's more natural. And did you know that all the clothing are rendered separately? Unlike any other game, this is the first time every sheet of clothing is rendered separately by itself. So like you're not gonna have that clipping that you had in other games.
That's really awesome. Also, like the system that they were talking about, the whole posse system that you're working with these people and stuff. It looks really amazing. I can't wait to get to know these other gang members.
Kind of gives you a glimpse at Red Dead Online.
That's the funny thing. I can't chastise 76 for online, and then think that Red Dead would be any better, especially after Grand Theft Auto. Their online was so like, hey, buy this, buy that.
But
buy
Red
this,
Dead
buy that.
1's online was good. You just walked around, shot, did some love.
I don't have to like purchase anything or microtransactions.
In the first Red Dead, did you play the online?
No, I didn't. That's why I'm asking.
No, you didn't.
Because I'm talking about Grand Theft Auto. Like
No, you didn't
Red
have
Dead
to purchase
came out
anything.
before Grand Theft Auto 5, right?
Yeah, you didn't have to.
Okay, so you think they're gonna put in microtransactions this time around?
Hopefully not, but who knows? It's game industries, but they're making them
Yeah.
illegal. So I mean,
They need to make microtransactions illegal.
they're working on it.
I'm tired of it because data should be for what it was made for, not for how much you can get out of it.
Yeah, they should work on that instead of spending billions on a space force.
Oh my God, Space Force! How dare you blaspheme about Space Force? I'm gonna be a space cadet.
What are we gonna just sit on
And I'm
our
gonna
asses?
bitch slap you with my space pistol,
We're gonna
my
sit.
phaser.
We're gonna sit on our ass in a space station.
We're gonna
and
play
get-
video games on Mars while they record everything we do. It's gonna be pretty fucking cool.
Nah,
We're just gonna have super fast, speedy
We're not
space
gonna-
internet.
I don't feel like we're gonna get the budget for that, but like,
That's gonna be easy. I swear to God. We just gotta figure out fusion before we get space travel down.
yeah, it's a whole debacle. But hopefully,
But
it
quantum
happens.
computing, it'll
Yeah.
get us there.
Quantum computing gaming.
Yeah, can't wait to that.
Talk-
Can't wait to get to that.
Talking about gaming, Nvidia is announcing the new graphics card in their keynote. So
Is it also gonna be like a quantum computer kind of adapting?
no,
thing?
but the new lighting system that we're getting, and also work with consoles. You know, the next generation of consoles is coming out. We're getting to that point of uncanny valley.
Where we're breaking the uncanny valley?
No, we're going into uncanny valley.
But uncanny valley is when it just goes down. Like,
No.
to break through it is what you mean, right? That the graphics look so good that they just break through and everything looks real.
But you know what uncanny valley is? It's like
Yeah, I know
you
what it is. That's
You
why
feel
I'm
like it's real, but at this.
But
it
you
look-
can tell it definitely isn't real.
Yeah, that's where we're getting.
Yeah, so when you break through that, it'll be as if you can't tell reality.
later
That's
on,
what you mean,
yeah,
right? Yeah. okay.
that's the future. But I think we should. I think game graphics should just stop at some point though.
I'm wondering if people are just going to put their video game consoles into sex robots and just date their video game consoles.
What's with
At
even
that point.
sex robots all the time?
Hey, it's just that they're walking around, putting themselves out there, doing all my chores for me. It's the best.
This man and his sex robots, I swear.
Yeah. I don't think you've seen, but yeah, they got it to where the facial expressions look realistic. And the actual, like, modeling of the dolls itself, they look real.
Well, we'll have to see in the future, I guess.
Yeah. Have you not seen the one with the hoodie?
Yeah, I've seen it.
The thick one?
The AI robot that got citizenship in Dubai.
Oh, that's bullshit, man.
Yeah.
That and the lady who married the Eiffel Tower, they're bullshit artists.
Welcome to Planet Earth.
Yeah, Planet Earth's not making fucking sense.
No, they're not. Well, anyway, I mean, I think that's all we have to talk to.
I thought you said there was more.
About what?
You said we were going to talk about trailers, then the video games, then you said we had more. I thought you had something on your chest you want to get off or something.
Like what?
I don't know. You want to talk Tesla real quick?
Fuck you, vegans. Okay, I got it out of my chest.
I was thinking more we talk about like Tesla. Like I just saw an interview that Elon Musk did with this dude. Forgot what his name was. I think it was like Marcus Brownlee or something.
Or how he's fixing everything for everybody, but
I wish. There's a lot of problems on this planet. I wish we could get
apparently
fixed.
he fixed Puerto Rico.
Oh, Puerto Rico's problems are all gone?
Are they?
I don't think so. They still have a corrupt government.
Yeah.
And that's
Well,
the number one issue.
The corrupt government is the United States.
Yeah, pretty much. And the people we elect to deal with the United States. And they think that everything's going to get solved when they become a state. That's so adorable. Ask Flint, Michigan if that worked out. Just ask him. And he'll find out the answer is surprising.
Yeah. And you should just cue a mind blown for that whole thing right there.
Yeah, it would be pretty nice.
Yeah.
But, is that all you want to talk about?
Yeah. Is there anything you want to talk about?
Hologram LED spinning fan lights. Have you seen those?
Yes,
They look amazing. Dude, if they could get that in a 4K or 8K, oh my god. I think that's what quantum computer is going to fix first. They're going to find out a way to efficiently throw it to the fan.
So is that how you want to watch TV while it cools you at the same time?
That's a good idea in this fucking summer heat, right?
Like 100 degrees.
Oh my god, yeah, it feels like I'm dying. And when it gets to September, I feel like hurricane season is going to be rolling in our faces because of how much the heat is just killing all the fucking water to become fucking cloud and all this other shit and stormy bullshit. Here's the pressure, and the high pressure is meeting the low pressure, and we're going to get a fucking Super Saiyan hurricane.
Well, I mean, our president doesn't believe in global warming, so...
Our president doesn't believe in washing his hands after the bathroom. I want to put that out there. I think that's true. I think that's absolutely fucking true.
His hair is as real as Kim Kardashian's ass.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell his hair is made out of. But I think that's all the time we have, right?
Yep, and...
Just want to throw that throwaway line about the president.
We hate Trump.
I hate Jeff Sessions more than Trump, but yeah, I hate
And
him
Pence.
both. Pence, I don't even register Pence as a human being. That guy's a cartoon character.
We're not a political channel. It's just like...
No, but we hate these people because they do stupid shit all the time, and they make everyone else look bad. But they don't think that. But they're wrong.
They blame gun violence on video games, so...
Yeah, they're our enemy, in the sense that we just don't like them. Anyway, I think that's all the time we have.
Yeah, and we'll see you next time, and make sure to subscribe.
Yeah.
And the links will be below to everything we talked about today.
This is the Power Up Podcast.
And we'll see you next time.
Peace.